I mean, wow. Wow.
Reese is definitely finding her own, and I think
Knowing the way they treat her, they would probably fine her and suspend her.
The behavior that Angel Reese has been displaying is embarrassing.
Angel Reese just got suspended on July 7th after pouring in a dominant 22 points and 15 rebounds, only to suffer a heartbreaking 2-point loss to the Mystics. And in a total out-of-mind situation, she smacked a clipboard clean out of her coach's hands on live national TV. Now the Chicago Sky has drawn the line and the entire WNBA is in shock. Today is another day of the Angel drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes is walking over to the bench, and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's hand. On July 7th, fresh off dropping 22 points and 15 rebounds against the Washington Mystics, Angel Reese didn't just make headlines for her stat line, she made them for smacking a clipboard clean out of her assistant coach's hands in the middle of a heated timeout on national television. That's right. Frustration boiled over after another tough loss, and now the Chicago Sky has suspended her indefinitely. Is the league finally done with her antics? Or is this just another chapter in the wild, chaotic rise of the most polarizing player in women's basketball?
Today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes.
Is walking over to the bench and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's hand.
Sports dropped the clip, and within minutes, it was everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, and fans, they didn't hold back. It was embarrassing, disrespectful, and even she needs to be suspended. Ended up losing by 2 points at the end of the game. And here's the wild part. This wasn't some throwaway game where emotions ran high just because they were getting blown out. Nope, this was a close game, a war that went down to the wire. Final score, 79-81. The Mystics barely escaped with the win. And honestly, Chicago should have had that one. But like most of their season, it slipped right through their fingers.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches.
Angel Reese, she showed out on the court, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. Another dominant double-double like it was just another Tuesday. That's not even news anymore. That's just what she does. But somehow no one was talking about the numbers, no headlines about her performance, no celebration of another big night. All the focus shifted to that one moment, the clipboard slap. And that tells you everything.
But this is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen.
It's crazy because when you look at the numbers, she's carrying this team on her back. But it doesn't matter when the team is sitting at 513. That's not just a bad record. That's a collapsing season. And with every loss, the pressure keeps stacking. You can feel the frustration. It's in every possession, every timeout, every sideline exchange. It finally boiled over right there in front of everyone. And now it's the only thing people want to talk about.
Reese had a great game. She had 22 points, 15 rebounds. There were some questionable calls from the referees on both ends of the floor during this game.
This is about a team that looks lost. This is about a locker room that's cracking at the seams. This is about a leader who's clearly fed up. And yeah, some fans will say she's just passionate. Others will say this ain't leadership. This is a ticking time bomb. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. So what now? Does she get fined? Suspended again? Is this just more noise in a season already drowning in chaos? No one knows yet. But one thing's for sure, this wasn't just a bad moment. It might have been the breaking point for the Chicago Sky.
She can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is.
Let's just say it like it is. Things are getting real messy in Chicago. And we're not just talking about missed layups or losing streaks. We're talking leadership breakdowns, emotional blowups, and a team that looks like it's being held together by tape and hope. Right at the center of it all, Angel Reese. She's a competitor. Love or hate Angel Reese, she's a competitor. She's a fierce competitor. Now, don't get it twisted. Angel is a generational talent. She's got the skill. She's got the numbers. She's got the highlight reels. But lately, what she doesn't seem to have is control. On the court, her body language is loud, and I don't mean just calling for the ball or clapping her hands. I'm talking eye rolls, heated exchanges, shrugging off coaches. And then, of course, the now infamous moment that blew the whole thing wide open, the clipboard smack.
They are not doing well this season. I think that is evident. It doesn't look like they are going to make playoffs.
And fans, they're torn right down the middle. One side's defending her like she's just passionate. She's tired of losing. She's got fire. And the other side is straight up done with the excuses. This is not leadership. They're saying this is chaos.
The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this.
And fans, they're torn right down the middle. One side's defending her like she's just passionate. She's tired of losing. She's got fire. And the other side is straight up done with the excuses. This is not leadership. They're saying this is chaos.
Coach do not have control of this basketball team, hence why they could be losing these damn games.
Scoring. It's about respect, discipline, and showing others how to carry themselves when the pressure is on. And right now, both Ree and Marsh are missing the mark. And if something doesn't change soon, that clipboard might just be the first thing to fly. Let's rewind the tape for a second, because if you think the clipboard incident was wild, oh man, it didn't start there. This whole saga has roots, and it goes back to June 2025 during one of the most talked about games of the season. Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever, aka Angel Ree versus Caitlin Clark, round 1. Angel and Caitlin didn't just trade buckets, for they traded words, glares, and yep, a physical altercation that had the whole arena buzzing and the internet in flames. It got ugly real quick and completely disrespectful. By Angel, 2-game suspension at minimum, bro, at minimum. And the Chicago Sky, they weren't having it. They hit Angel with an indefinite suspension for what they called conduct detrimental to the team. That wasn't just a slap on the wrist. That was a full stop. They told her straight up, you're not coming back until you meet behavioral standards. Fast forward a few weeks and Angel comes back, but the drama doesn't slow down. If anything, it ramps up. Let's talk July 2025 when the Sky lost a heartbreaker to the Minnesota Lynx. Final score aside, Angel wasn't mad about missing shots. She was furious with the refs.
Oh, guys, I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world.
And the Chicago Sky, they weren't having it. They hit Angel with an indefinite suspension for what they called conduct detrimental to the team. That wasn't just a slap on the wrist. That was a full stop. They told her straight up, you're not coming back until you meet behavioral standards. Fast forward a few weeks and Angel comes back, but the drama doesn't slow down. If anything, it ramps up. Let's talk July 2025 when the Sky lost a heartbreaker to the Minnesota Lynx. Final score aside, Angel wasn't mad about missing shots. She was furious with the refs.
Tyler Marsh has no control over this basketball team. At this point, it looks like his leadership is questioned as a head coach with some of the tactics and things that go down with Angel Reese and this damn basketball team. Don't nobody care about the double-double no more, bro. We know Angel Reese can get double-doubles. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, at this point, it is what it is. This is what she does.
And when I say furious, I mean uncensored, fed up, fire-breathing mode. She walked into that post-game press conference and torched the officiating, called it diabolical. Said she was tired of the cheap calls and the cherry on top. I don't give a damn if I get fined. When you come at the league that hard, yeah, fines are definitely coming again. Stretch of the games. And I think just continue to fight through that and keep pushing through that will be great for us. So now Angel's not just battling teams. She's in a full-on war with the refs, the media, and maybe even the WNBA front office. Her fan base loves it, but they see her as a fighter standing up for her squad. But critics, they say she's writing checks with her mouth that the league's about to cash hard. It's official. Angel Ree is no longer just a player. She's become a full-blown rebellious force, and the league doesn't know what to do with her. And she's getting destroyed. But here's where it gets tricky. Some folks say the media is piling on. That Angel gets judged 10x harder than other players. That every time she shows emotion, they call it a meltdown. That when a male player explodes, he's called fiery, but when Angel does it, she's out of control. And honestly, there's some truth in that conversation.
We just have great teammates, great vets, great coaches that continue to tell us to just keep working and keep pushing.